Good morning on this Tuesday, December 13th. I'm Chris Allen on the SAM channel. That's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Social media, Chris Allen Skywix. Good morning to you. It's all brought to you by Ace Hardware Marketplace. And it was good to see the sunshine yesterday. I mean, wow. What, it'd been a week? I want to say a week and a day or a week and 2 days since we last saw that much sunshine in a day. And it was wonderful. I mean, temperatures about where they should be this time of the year. The average high is 50. For Bowling Green, we hit 53 yesterday. And there was a little bit of a breeze, but it was from the south and southeast, so it made it feel not too chilly. It was not, too cool. It was just kind of just right. Today is going to feel even warmer than yesterday, but clouds are already approaching ahead of our next system that is going to begin to impact our area tonight and into the day tomorrow. And this is the big storm that I've been talking about now for about a week. As I said, that it could maybe bring us not only wet weather, but uh, a lot of wind and possibly severe weather. But the severe weather is not going to affect us this time. It's going to be further south and west of our area. But as you take a look at radar this morning, the setup here is that we've got this big, sprawling high pressure, which the winds go clockwise. And so the steering of all these winds are from the south and then the southeast, but it's also, we've got upper winds and surface winds. Upper winds are moving some of this rainfall eastward, and then there's going to be another cluster of showers and thunderstorms coming from Texas, out of Arkansas. Today is going to be a severe weather day down into those areas, but not for us. Today, we'll just see an increase in cloud cover. And as that high pressure ridge moves away, then here comes the rain and some thunderstorms and a lot of wind. There's a lot of pressure difference between this high pressure to the low pressure and the system that's coming in. So today looks dry until we get into, say, past sunset. And then this evening, tonight, overnight, pretty much all day tomorrow is going to be rainy around these parts. So just get ready for it. It is going to rain. And for some of you, it's going to rain pretty good. We still have that deficit of around 6 inches below where we should be for this time of the year on rainfall, year to date rainfall. We're going to make up some of that. Some of you could pick up 1 to 2 inches or maybe up to 3 in the coming days, which would put a nice dent in that rainfall deficit. But it's going to be one of those situations where it's going to come steadily and it's going to not all come at once and then be gone. This is actually going to linger all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a really windy, wet, and yes, kind of warm day. As you can see here, we go from upper 50s to near 60 today and tomorrow. And then that's the end of any kind of mild weather, warm-ish weather. After that, it is cold. And not only cold, but below normal on temperature, as you see there, and then really cold as we get into the couple of days before Christmas. As you can see, that last day on that 10-day stretch is December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. And we're talking highs in the 30s, lows in the 20s, and teens. So immediately I hear in the distance, Chris Allen, does that mean it's going to snow on Christmas? I don't know. but we'll see. It's far enough out that it's just hard to say, but it will be cold enough for snow. If we should get something, coming in, it's a maybe. I'm not going to discount it, but it's just way too soon to say right now. I wish I could say, for certain, oh, yeah, get ready for, yeah, not going to do that. Okay. I know it would be cool, but what's that line? It'd be a lot cooler if you did. I know, but yeah, I'm not cool. Here's a look at temperatures this morning, courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet Network at WKU. Everybody starting in the 30s this morning. So a frosty start. There's a couple of 20s here and there, but most everybody widespread in the 30s. But we will begin to warm up as we go through the day, thanks to those more southerly winds. And you're going to notice the winds are going to pick up too as we go through the day and into the afternoon. All right, let's take a look at future temperatures now. And we start in the 30s this morning and continue to climb with those more southerly winds, as you see here, mid to upper 50s. Yeah, somebody could hit 60 or close to it this afternoon. It's going to be veiled sunshine, filtered sunshine, if you want to call it. We'll start to see high clouds moving in, even though we start clear this morning. High clouds begin to take over, then mid level clouds, and then low clouds. And then the rain will begin as we get into this evening. Temperature is not going to fall off that much. We're talking about low 50s, 51, 52, just not much of a change in temperature thanks to those warmer breezes coming in ahead of the system. And then tomorrow we go right back to the same thing, about 57, 58, 59, close to 60. Rain all day. I think tomorrow will be an all day rain. It may come in spurts. It may rain nice for a little while, then act like it's going to die down. And then here comes another surge. And then we get more rain. And that's why I said some of you could pick up, a pretty good amount of rain out of all this. In fact, I'll show you that here. Let's take a look at how this is all going to go down. First of all, let's look at the future radar. And like I said, it's going to be pretty dry to start today with increasing clouds. Shower activity, there will be some sprinkles or something that tries to get going this morning back toward Paducah, southern Illinois. It breaks apart because the air is still very dry where we are because of high pressure at the moment. So we got to saturate the columns of air. We got to get them saturated with moisture before we'll actually see anything reach the ground. But it will. Here we go into, say, 6, 7, 8 o'clock this evening. Here we come with the rain. And for some of you west of Bowling Green, this will start much earlier. So that's why I said around sunset or a bit after, we'll start to see sprinkles, some light rain, and then the heavier stuff starts to come in overnight. Rumbles of thunder. Yes, I think we will, but it's not going to be severe. So let's put all the fears of severe weather aside for us in southern Kentucky. Thunderstorms, maybe, but not severe weather. Okay, general thunderstorms, the kind you don't have to worry about. This is what we're going to have tonight. I know we're still thinking about the 1 year anniversary of the tornadoes, but this is not that. Okay, so sleep well overnight and just listen to the rain hitting the roof, and it should be good. An occasional rumble of thunder may wake you up, but don't worry. Okay. So as we get into tomorrow, here we see the rain kind of breaking apart, but then here comes another wave south of us. And look at this, it takes over. This is why I say, just when you think, well, the rain might be over, no, here comes another piece of energy, another surge Another wave of rain. And these, look at this. This is where we could get some really good downpours tomorrow. And notice everybody gets it. Everybody. So we're right at 100% coverage as far as rainfall tomorrow. And you could pick up a quick inch or two in no time. As we get into late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, the cold front comes through and shuts off the water. And then here we are back to what is not going to be a bad Thursday around the area. Okay, so I mentioned about amounts of rainfall or kind of touched on that. Well, let me show you what the models are looking at here. And I really do think this is probably close to what we'll actually get from I 65 to Bowling Green, E Town, Louisville, Nashville, east is where the brunt of the heavier rain is going to be over the next 24 to 36 hours. This shows 1.3 inches for us, although there are those darker kind of magenta and red colored areas that could be closer to 2, especially over the Lake Cumberland area and the Cumberland Plateau. I think there could be 2 inches plus rainfall. This is starting tonight and going into very early Thursday morning. So count on at least an inch, inch and a half to 2 inches, I'm going to say, with some locations near Lake Cumberland, Dale Hollow Lake, picking up more than that, more than 2 inches. So there could be a little minor flooding, although we're so dry that a lot of this just should run off and not really cause a big problem. But there's going to be a lot of ponding of water on the roadways. There's going to be that issue. And there may be some small creeks when it rains hard enough and streams that they could begin to overflow a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the maps. Here we are sitting nice and dry with high pressure in control. And here comes our storm out of the plains. As we go through the day, increasing clouds, thunderstorms get going, and then severe weather. As I mentioned, in parts of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and eventually Mississippi, tornadoes. Yeah, very good possibility in those locations. As you see that deep red area, yeah, that's going to be a problem. For us, as we get into the afternoon, here comes our little piece of energy to come in before the front to spread the clouds over the area. And eventually, the rain begins this evening. As we get on into tonight, early tomorrow, rumbles of thunder, some rain, some good downpours. During the day tomorrow, more severe weather down south. As we get into Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, then the front passes, takes much of the rain with it into Thursday morning. We get a break. Skies become mostly sunny. But here is that little piece of energy, a spoke in the wheel that I've been talking about the last few days. And this keeps it in there, that possibility of seeing a flurry or a snowflake or two Friday morning. It will be cold enough, but it's not going to stick. It's not going to amount to anything. You have to be up here around the low pressure system where the dynamics are better and the colder air is much more plentiful before you'd see measurable snow. So maybe a flake or two on Friday morning. We get into Saturday, mostly sunny. We get into Sunday, mostly sunny. And then we're watching another system that will be coming in for Monday. Here again, we get high pressure to the east of us, the flow coming out of the Gulf of Mexico, warming us up. But then here comes the system to meet up with that moisture. Now, Sunday night into Monday could be something that could be maybe some flurries or snow showers. Kind of iffy right now. Okay. So don't hold me to that. It's a possibility, but we'll just have to wait and see how all that shakes out. But, as far as measurable snow, I'm not I'm not really seeing anything yet, but certainly the temperatures will be cold enough as we get into Christmas for if there's moisture, then maybe. Wouldn't that be something? All right. I got to get to the radio station. Sam 100.7 start the morning show here in less than an hour at 6 a.m. I'll be qualifying more people for that Gaylord Opryland ice package. It's a country Christmas with tickets, passes to ice, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You get a 2-night stay at Gaylord Opryland Resort. I'm qualifying people all this week, and then on Friday, I'll be giving that away at 7:05 Friday morning on my radio show. So if you call in when you hear Vanilla Ice go, ice, ice, baby, when you hear that, then if you're the 7th caller, you get qualified to win that grand prize at 7:05 on Friday. Got it? Good. All right, you guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you on the radio.